Hi guys, this is Alex, and welcome back to the Ur-Quan Masters. Okay. Alright, so...
Our individual skills, our superior Viking ships, and our objectively correct political views are sure to greatly impress our Ur-Quan Masters. To arms! To arms! What? You say what? Foolish, pitiful, small-headed being. We will destroy you and everybody on your ship.
Alright. Let's do this. Okay, these guys are fairly easy to beat, it seems. Like, really easy. Well, that takes care of that. Alright. So, I believe what I'm looking for is in this direction. And I think having the Thradish attack the Ur-Quan, or the Korah, actually, I think that will slow them down and buy us a little bit of time, which it seems we're going to need. Alright, let's land and get this thing. Okay. Captain, we have discovered some sort of alien shrine here on the surface. The building is immensely old. At least 2,000 years. Inscribed around the perimeter of the cylindrical shrine are innumerable hieroglyphs which document the history of each of the 19 Thradish cultures. From what we have seen, we have learned that the Thradish have risen to the starfaring technology at least 3 separate times, only to nuke themselves back into the Stone Age again and again. The real surprise, Captain, was what we found inside the shrine. We knew the Thradish kept something down here, but we didn't know what it was until we went inside the shrine. In the exact middle of the structure was a tall, something of white stone. Sorry, there's still a glare on my screen. Set atop it was an immense, aqua gemstone, somehow shaped into a flat, twisted ribbon like a DNA helix. The aqua helix emitted incredible light pulses, illuminated the cavernous shrine like a giant strobe light, at least it did, until Private Hendrix decided to see what would happen if he grabbed the artifact. And the helix immediately ceased glowing and has remained it's remained like that ever since. We will bring the Aqua Helix back aboard the ship for further investigation. Alright? Alright. Okay, let's see, and we need... What else do we need? Oh. That's... Alright. Ah, fuck.
So it's you, the thief, the skulking little human weasel. We should not have left the Aqua Helix planet unguarded. You have shown us a weakness in ourselves, and for that we thank you. But we desire the return of the Helix, since I suspect you won't give it willingly. Eat flaming death, you grainy sucking pig.
Alright. I don't even have to do anything. This is surprisingly easy. I mean, for a race that is completely built around warfare, they're really not that hard to defeat.
Ahoy, stupid human! You are arrogant and absurd. You took our wonderful, ancient, sacred Aqua Helix and refused to return it. This makes us mad, extremely mad. Prepare to meet thy doom, alien thief.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. This is actually kind of pathetic. I mean, of all the races I have encountered in space, of all of the ships that I have fought, none of them have died this easily. Even when I miss, they still can't get a single shot off. Alright, let's, you know what? Let's finish these guys off so that we have a nice clear path.
Ahoy, stupid human! You took our...
Yes. Last guy said the exact same thing. I think we're starting to encounter a few too many of these guys. Few too many. Well, let's finish them off, and then we need to head somewhere else because we have... Well, we have business somewhere else. I'm not even accelerating. This is just happening. I'm just pointing and shooting. That is literally all I'm doing. Oh, fuck. Okay, need to accelerate away from the planets. The planets in hyperspace. Okay, let's... The planets are more deadly than the Thradish. That is kind of sad. Alright, should be... that one. Alright. We have a new alien species to encounter. And there goes Thradish. Okay. Let's see. I believe it's here that we need to go. Let's save before we do this. Alright, I don't remember which planet it was. I know we need to go to one of these planets. Hi guys, bye guys, you're slow, you're very slow.
Attention, alien starship. You have arrived at the central trade world of the Crimson Corporation, home of the Deluge. Be welcome and take advantage of our excellent deal. We know that you have Mycon Deep Child egg case fragments aboard your vessel. Would you consider trading them to us for a shiny new Muller starship? We note you possess the Vortex Spawner. In exchange for the simple device, we will give you 3 Muller starships and fill your fuel tanks at no extra charge. Since this is your first time trading with us, Captain, allow me to explain our standard operating procedures. We will sell you fuel, ancient artifacts, even our own Muller starships. All that we ask in return is that you assign some of your crew to serving here at our trade world on a permanent basis. This is a great loss for us both, but we will not make an exception in your case. However, please try to be receptive to what I am about to say. We have taken the liberty of entering your ship's computer system to investigate the agreement signed by the Earthling volunteers who serve aboard your vessel. As we expected, we found that they have promised to obey you, Captain. Under every circumstance, no exceptions. You are fully within your rights to deal with us in our required manner. Should you change your mind, we will always be ready to work with you, Captain.
Let's see.
This is on.
Okay. Yes.
We are prepared to make a deal.
We don't need the egg case fragments anymore. We've already... No.
Captain, a special deal. A bargain unequaled. Instead of the usual payment we would give for this item, what would you say to a different exchange? We would like to trade your commodity for a highly valuable precursor artifact, the Rosy Sphere. Its origins are filled with wonder, and its powers are uncontestable, though subtle. What is your response?
Yes.
You are indeed a wise young human. The Rosy Sphere is yours. Very well. Return soon, Captain. Your patronage is appreciated.
I don't think I'll be coming back here, thanks. I don't really want to ever see you ever again. Alright. So we got what we needed. We have a Rosy Sphere, an Aqua Helix. Okay. Alright, that should have done what we needed. Let's have our scientists look at this before we return it to the Ur-Twig. That should have, I think, repaired the Ultron thing, whatever it was. Alright. I think that's what that did. So let's head back to Earth and see if we can, see what our scientists say and maybe refuel and stuff. Alright. Oh, come on. Ah! I'm not good at this. Okay, just... Oh, come on. Oh, come on! This is pathetic! Okay. We got it, we got it, we got it.
Good to see you again, Captain. Before we proceed, I wanted you to know we have made a formal alliance with the Shimmer. Their ships can now be built in our shipyards.
Straightforward. Okay, we don't have much in terms of minerals, but...
Light load this time, Captain. The analysis reads as follows. Subject, Ultron. Data. We have determined that the so-called Ultron is, in fact, the appendages of Dawn, described in the precursor fragment found on Rigel in 2123. In the partially translated precursor text, the device is described as a mental amplifier which focuses mental energies of the holder for the purpose of discrete change. Unfortunately, human brain emanations do not seem compatible with the Ultron, nor do those of the allied species we have tested. Summary? Perhaps the Utwig who claim to understand this device can shed some light on its true function and power. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Alright.
Farewell, Captain.
Alright, let's refuel, recrew, and get over to the Utwig. Because it seems they're the only ones who will ever be able to make any use of this thing. That's fine. That's its whole purpose. Costing a lot to refuel this thing these days. Let's see. And go to the shipyard. No, at least the crew costs are down thanks to the show fixity. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Where do we need to go? Should be there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, right over there. Okay. Let's just try heading to the center of the, Ur-Twig space. See if that helps at all. That should bring us maybe to their homeworld, I guess. Homeworlds are usually in roughly the center of their space, or maybe not. Maybe not even in the least. I do think I spot a rainbow world, though, so we will check that out. We may yet have a use for knowing that. Alright. Don't really have any useful minerals or anything, but we can at least use the knowledge of where it is to get some stuff out of the Melnorme if we need to. Alright. Let's see if... Was there another star over there? Well, whatever. Let's just encounter the Ur-Twig. I don't really care where it is right now.
Just go away. Leave us to ponder our grief. Should I set my gaze upon such a sight, I might suffer sleepless nights for years on end. It is a symbol of a collective upward failure. It is our ultimate tragedy. Every divot, every crack on its surface is etched forever in my soul. Remove it from my sight, lest I purge my... Hey, that is not the devastated Ur-Quan. It is the image of the Ur-Quan before. A trick. A trick! Oh, I had no idea that any species could sink so low. How dare you try to manipulate me with that cheap stage prop? Why, it's not even... Hey, wait a second. It looks like... Can it be? Yes, it is a miracle. Oh, happy day. Joyous occasion. You have our eternal thanks, good captain. You will be immortalized as the blessed figure that delivered unto us our future. We will revere your very likeness. Let me take the Ur-Quan. Yes, I feel the link, the knowledge, and the power. It seems there is much to do. Indeed, it seems that you should proceed to the second moon of the sixth planet of Zeta Hyades, and take what you find there. We no longer have need for it. But the Ur-Quan reveals that you will. I thank you for your part in the grand scheme. We now recover that which is ours via destiny, and proceed to perform our essential service for the universe. But wait! The Ur-Quan throbs and whistles. Matters of significance are being relayed to our brains. Oh, it has been so long since we communicated with the Ultimate in such a manner. But slowly, the truth is revealed. Our destiny. We have been directed to join with our Supox allies and attack... you!
What?
No, wait, that's wrong. Sorry. We attack your enemies. The Ur-Quan and the Ur-Quan. No, that's not quite right either. What? Oh, okay. We must strike only the black ships, only the Ur-Quan. In addition, we will grant you the boon of our Jugger starship designs, as well as a supply of trained starship commanders. Our Juggers are nigh invincible. I can also say with certainty that our allies, the Supox, will give you the same assistance. Together, we shall defeat the Ur-Quan, or at least provide you with a few more months to find a more permanent solution. Now, Captain, we must leave to prepare our battle fates. Wish us luck.
Okay. What was it? Zeta Hyades? Gamma? Epsilon? Alpha? Delta? Or maybe it was Beta. Oh, no, there's a Zeta Hyades. Alright, and we seem to be in the Big Dipper constellation? Little Dipper? Sure looks like it. That's like the only constellation I know. Don't know anything else. I know nothing else. Alright, so those are the guys that... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6... Okay. So those are the guys that delay the Korra, not the Thradish. Okay. Well, that's alright with me. What?
Fancy meeting you here, Captain.
Yeah.
We, the appointed representatives of the Crimson Corporation merely come to obtain the fair and reasonable payment for our goods. We traveled to this region of space years ago to sell the useless Ur-Quan device to the Ur-Quan. We knew even then of the weapon on the surface below us. This was to be our price, but the Ur-Quan used a clever ploy to cheat us. I am convinced the morose Ur-Quan fools that the Ur-Quan was the answer to all of their pitiful dreams. Powers? The Proctor's wine. Will it give us the powers we crave? I assured them that, yes, the Ur-Quan would give them the second sight. The Ur-Quan would allow them to see into the past and the future. The Ur-Quan would slowly imbue each of them with unique secret powers of great significance. The Ur-Quan would ensure that their race's huge potential for greatness would be fulfilled. Then a mistake was made. Enough foolishness. We will take the precursor device from the surface and then leave. Thereafter, I may see fit to bequeath the entire planet to you, Captain, for your invaluable services in the past, provided you leave.
Let's see. No.
Liar! It is we who are the genuine owners, not you, Captain. Those many years ago, when we offered the Ur-Quan to the Ur-Quan, how they capered and laughed at their good fortune. Fools. Then they begged to hold the device, just for a moment. To close the deal, I permitted this. A grievous mistake. The moment the High Proctor touched the Ur-Quan, her body arched and her eyes rolled back in her head. She began to babble meaningless phrases and howl like a beast. We had expected the Ur-Quan to fall for our sell, to buy the useless device, but never with such gusto. Their self-doubt and lack of clear reason left them vulnerable to our every manipulation. But then, the Proctor's body relaxed, and her eyes slowly closed. When they reopened, her visual orbs shone with a wild and frightening light. This is all we could have dreamed of, and more, she intoned. And now, Drew, as to your price. I opened my mouth to speak, but before I could utter a word, the Proctor interrupted. Wait! The Ur-Quan feeds your thoughts directly to me. Do not speak. I know that you desire. What could I say? That the Ur-Quan was a farce and could do no such thing? I was stunned and silent. The Proctor continued. You drew to the Crimson Corporation. Desire an object of great antiquity, something of secret function and value. Very well, it shall be done. And with that, we were led to a small vault. The Proctor ceremoniously opened the door of the vault and explained that because we had been of such great service, all of the treasures within were now ours. Inside we found a hodgepodge of ancient, useless artifacts, a glowing rod, an absurd trident, and more such junk. I could see no way to salvage the disastrous situation at that time. But when I heard of you, your travels, and your foolish quest for freedom, I realized that you could be the agent of our justice. And lo, it is so. You have heard our justification. It is valid and unassailable. Now go, and do not return.
How about we kill you and take what's on the planet? How does that sound?
No, you will not. We know your soul, young captain. It is no brighter than ours. We acknowledge our greed. We revel in it. You are the dishonest one, hiding your shame in shadows. You fabricate justifications, rationales. In the end, we are just the same. But now you stand in our way. You will not be moved. Therefore, we will add your true name to our ledger of hatred. But first, die, child, die!
Frankly, I don't really care whether or not this is justified. I just want what's on the planet. So let's blow you up, and then I can go down there and get what I need. Nope, one more. One more. And there we go. There we go. Got some resources out of the deal, too. Thanks so much for that. Right there. Right over there. Report from surface. We found a huge precursor device on the planet's surface. A giant black cylinder set within a simple defensive grid. We've already neutralized the grid. Well, actually, Tinkins just drove through it by accident. But that seemed to work. The artifact is covered with precursor script, and although we can't translate all of it, all of the writing, it is pretty clear that it's a warning repeating again and again. The energy output of this artifact is scary. It rivals all our ship's engines at Redline. If I may be so bold, Captain, I would advise that we not experiment with this device until we are back at the starbase. We shall now return to the ship with the black cylinder device carefully stowed in the cargo area. Alrighty then. Now that that business is taken care of, let's head back to the starbase, and I'm going to be out of time. I'm out of time right now, actually, but let's deal with that starbase first. Alright, let's head back there. Well, things are certainly moving along. Ilrath are moving towards the Thradish. The Thradish attack the Korra. The Utwig are moving towards the Korra. Well, with any luck, that will delay things a fair while for us. I'm not sure having the Thradish go over there actually delayed anything, but apparently having the Utwig fight them did, I guess. Alright, right over there. Okay.
Captain, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. By the way, I thought you should know, a race of plant creatures called the Supocs have arrived in your absence, Captain. They offered use of their ship designs and will supply you as many starship captains as we require. I, of course, accepted their offer immediately. Also, a small contingent of Utwig has visited. After spending a few days setting up our fabricators to build their Jugger starships and providing us with a few capable commanders, they departed. Captain, if you continue to build such strong alliances, we will surely win our battle against the Ur-Quan. Also, this seems strange to me and I considered not bringing it up, but not long ago 6 of my people fell unconscious simultaneously for no apparent reason. When they awoke hours later, they reported being overwhelmed by a feeling of something very wrong that had taken place. The medtechs couldn't find anything wrong with these crew members, but they discovered one correlation. All 6 of them have exceptionally high Esper ratings.
Okay.
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, Utwood bomb device. Data, analysis has yielded little information about this device, largely because of our technicians' unwillingness to open it or even remove the bomb from your ship. That aside, here's what we know so far. The device is correctly defined as a bomb, one of enormous destructive potential, but it's not of Utwig origin. Nothing about it relates to the technology we see in the Jugger ship. We believe it to be of late precursor origin, though it somewhat resembles certain Chenjesu technology. Its original function? Probably a planeteering tool for dispersing unwanted moons. Summary? Unless there's a strong reason to do otherwise, do not activate this device. Leave it alone. Any experimentation should be conducted at least 12 astronomical units from this starbase, and preferably a bit further. That's the end of our scientist's report. Be careful out there,
Assuming
Captain.
this is what I think it is, that is a pretty appropriate response. I think the what was it? The Tremor mentioned that they need a matter. What were they the ones that said that it needed to be a matter antimatter warhead? If that's the case, knowing the potential destructive properties of antimatter, yeah, probably a good idea to not touch the thing at all, in any way. I would also explain the numerous warnings. Because, yeah. If you don't know what antimatter is, it's basically the most destructive substance known to man. Because as soon as it comes in contact with matter, it obliterates itself and the matter, turning it entirely into energy. It is the purest form of explosive device. Because it literally converts all of the matter that it touches, that it comes in contact with, into energy. You cannot get more explosive than that. At least I don't think.
You are ready.
We are?
You are fully prepared for the undertaking. There is every chance that you will be able to destroy the Sumatra and stop both the Ur-Quan and the Ur-Quan.
I wasn't ready for that. I didn't know I was this far along.
We will now fit the precursor weapon and our own crystal amplification system to your vessel by routing a portion of your flagship's fusion power through the weapon's ignition chamber. Its destructive force will be multiplied by a large factor.
Well, that kind of contradicts what I just said, but this is sci-fi, so I'm going to accept it. Plus, there's probably some physics in there that I don't personally understand. I understand a little bit of the physics behind like explosives and stuff like that, but not much. Not much. Antimatter was just one of those things that fascinated me for a long time.
Your vessel will be totally annihilated. No.
Well, all right.
The completion date for your vessel's modification is roughly 2 weeks hence, so that you and your human companions may make any necessary preparations at your starbase. We will now transport you and your crew back to Earth immediately. Good luck, Captain.
All right. Well.
Hello, Captain. I've been waiting to inform you of a new situation. In the 2 weeks that have passed since the Chimera began to work on your vessel, they attached the Utwig bomb to your ship and have also put in place their own crystalline amplification devices to boost dramatically the power of the weapon. This work is now complete and your flagship is ready for whatever final modifications you desire. The Chimera technicians wanted me to explain to you that the bomb and its crystal power boosters are fragile and cannot be moved from their positions at the back of your vehicle. Now I have some bad news and some good news. The Chimera had to remove all your main modules, weapons, crew pods, and the whole lot, including your emergency warp escape unit, so pick your engagements carefully, Captain. In addition, their equipment now fills the rear 10 slots, leaving you only 6 for your own modules. But here's the good news. The Chimera have provided us with an unbelievable wealth of minerals and other resources. We no longer have limits on what we can build for your flagship or your fleet.
All right.
We're all depending on you. Goodbye and good luck.
All right. Well, this is 40 minutes into the episode, so I'm going to have to end it here, and I guess in the next episode we'll tackle this thing. All right. I was actually was not expecting to be this far along this quickly. All right. So anyway, and I guess that's it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time.